Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Very Real Tournament Podcast, a battle cast pitting two very real characters against each other in a very real fight. I am Nick Potter.
I am Joey Potter.
I am Zach Kerr.
I am Butler Potter.
Butler Carter.
Oh, no.
Oh, we goofed it already. Hello, and welcome, everybody. This is great. It's been great. I'll see you guys later.
All right, thanks for the podcast. If you could go ahead and shut it down.
Yes, this is the worst. No, we're going to kick things off today. Joey said he had something he wanted to lead with, so I'm going to turn it over to him. Joey, what's up?
Yeah, I have an interesting segment that I'd like to do every once in a while called Weird Shit That Happens to Joey While Delivering Pizza.
Okay, I mean, it's only the second episode, but if you want to start introducing little bit segments, I guess I'm okay with that. I don't know, I guess we're a democracy. Zach, how do you feel about it?
I mean, as long as you got the pizzas.
What the fuck does that mean?
Is that like the goods?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you got the pizzas, as long as you're just slinging them peeds.
I am.
Pete?
Those peas.
This is going terribly.
Yeah.
I know, there's two.
I just have weird shit that happens to me on deliveries, and I had
I'm
two.
not slinging
I had
peas.
two happen to me this
I
week.
feel like that was a no from Zach.
S and some peas all the time.
Peas.
Butler, how do you feel about this?
But I'll go with it.
Okay, all right.
Let's do it.
Joey, what happened on your pizza delivery run tonight?
All right, this one happened to me yesterday, and I am pretty sure I delivered to a ghost.
Okay,
Okay.
You got me hooked. Reel me in now.
All right, so
What kind of pizza was it? Well, okay. Well,
what the fuck is wrong with you? It has nothing to do with the pizzas.
What? Okay. I'm just saying, what kind of pizza would a ghost want? That's all I want to
He
know.
can't
really.
stop.
All right, so
Don't worry, guys. We'll cut this.
Just the first.
Just all of it.
All right, so I got a delivery for a house that I had never been to before on a very creepy road, Fairview Knob Road. Butler knows what I'm talking about. It was higher up, so I had to kind of move my way up.
Right.
It was creepy as shit.
There's no normal people that live on Fairview now, bro.
No, there isn't. And so I pull up to this house. The driveway is very steep and weird. I pull up. It's this orange house, which is also strange. There are no lights on in the house.
How
so
orange?
Like orange as AF.
Oh.
Orange AF.
All right, thank you.
So, like you're a hunter walking through the woods.
Yes. Yeah,
You're wearing
And
this
there's
house.
a
Like
that's
that
really
house was
And no
directing
one's-
traffic.
yeah.
Right.
The house was hunting people.
Yeah. So I pull up. There is no lights on in the house. It's a weird house. Go and knock on the door. Nothing. Off to the right side of the house, there's a hill that goes up with some stairs that goes to like a little like pool area with a shed. It was weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, fuck this. I don't even know if this is the right house. I call the number. It's disconnected.
Good sign. Good
Yep.
sign.
I hang up. I look over and there's just a dude on the stairs.
Like at the top of the stairs?
Like walking down the stairs.
Okay.
Floating down the stairs?
Walking down the stairs. So I go up to him. He's super weird. Barely like saying like sentences.
Mm-hmm.
He tips me poorly.
Okay.
Which I feel like fucking ghosts would do. And
Everybody knows
then he just stands there
Fucking good.
holding the pizza.
Okay.
I walk back to my car.
Uh-huh. And then
Look-
he's inside your
No,
car?
I look back and he's still standing in the exact same position that he was before. He did nothing. He's standing on a staircase, just looking at me. I get into my car. I start backing up. I look over. He is not fucking moved. I pull down the driveway, back out onto the street, look
He's
up.
in the backseat of your car.
No.
Okay.
He is still fucking standing in that exact same spot.
Did he have a cell phone in his hand that he was looking at?
No. He had a
Did he-
pizza in his hand.
Did he open the pizza? Was he looking at
No.
He was standing completely
He
still.
was completely fucking still.
I'm just getting this image of a man holding a pizza on a stoop and just like staring forward into the distance.
was
Was
he
he-
watching you or just staring
Zach,
forward?
that is exactly what that was.
Yeah, you're
and
getting the
that's
right
why
image,
It was
Zach.
so
Yeah.
fucked up.
Was he transparent?
I couldn't tell because it was
Dude,
dark.
Did you...
It's
Oh,
not-
you didn't like
you're-
touch him and
it's
get the
not any
ecto
of
goo
your
on you?
business if
No,
he's trans
but
or not.
I called his fucking phone before the line said this is no longer in service.
This line hasn't been in service in 40 years.
Yeah, but somehow he
Then
fucking
called
ordered a
once he
pizza
left,
on
and
it.
it was just like, hello.
God. Okay. So that's what happened to me yesterday. I have another one.
Okay.
I was planning.
Is it spookier than the first one?
It was not spooky. It's the way other direction.
Okay.
It's one of those things that
Zach,
this is
what's
why-
the opposite of spooky?
Tepid.
What?
Goofy.
It is goofy.
Yeah, it's goofy.
It is goofy.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So this is the one that I had planned to tell on the podcast, but then this shit just happened to me last night, and it freaked me the fuck out.
Okay.
But okay, so this was last weekend. I get a delivery for a hotel in Sellersburg, the Quality Inn,
Sexual.
Sure.
right behind McDonald's. You guys know what it is.
Yeah, quality.
So I pull
top
up
notch.
to the Quality Inn,
Quality.
pretty decent sized order. Get out of the car. I see some drunk people approaching me,
Okay.
which I leave my car on outside hotels because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So I always have anxiety about people stealing my cars at hotels.
Okay.
But so I walk in. There is a lot of wet children in the lobby.
What?
They have a pool at the Quality Inn.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
okay.
Joey. Was it like 30 ghost children that all had drowned in the pool?
This is not spooky.
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
is-
make it spooky.
This one's goofy, so...
We prefer spooky.
Okay, so I walk in.
Wet children everywhere.
Wet children everywhere. I just kind of back off. Like, I go kind of stand near the desk because the elevator door's open. I have to go up to the second floor.
Okay.
The wet children are filing into the elevator. I'm just like, oh my god, how long am I going to have to fucking wait for this? Because there's way more kids than even like 2 elevators.
And you're
worth.
getting wetter and wetter by the second as more wet children come in.
No.
I feel like you're not yes-anding me enough, Joey. I'm
I don't want to say that I got wet around wet children. All right?
fair.
That's true.
Don't
Okay.
try and paint me into a corner.
I feel like you already said it out loud, though.
Don't drip me into a corner.
Do not. So somebody then informs the kids that the pool is not closed yet. So all the wet kids run back to the pool. So I
Wait,
get
they
in.
like yelled into your elevator.
Whoa.
That...
Did you?
I'm not in the elevator yet. I'm
okay.
standing
Joey,
in the
Joey,
lobby.
this is really important. Did you alert the hotel staff that the children were running to the pool? You can't run around a pool.
No, I want to deliver my fucking pizza and get out of there.
Okay.
I guess
So-
you gotta get some airtime.
That is my attitude most of the time when I run into situations like this. So I get on the very crowded elevator. Somehow the drunk people got onto the elevator before me. I don't know how. Immediately when I step into the fucking elevator and the door closes, the drunk dude goes, "You look like Seth Rogen!" And then there's a dude behind me who's like, he like peeks around. He's like, "Oh, dude, you do look like Seth Rogen." And I'm like, "God damn it. Cool. I'm a fat white kid with glasses and a beard. I'm fucking Seth Rogen."
It's not
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
You know what's weird is we look nothing alike, and I've also gotten Seth Rogen.
Really?
You don't even wear glasses.
When I did for like
Okay.
3 months in Chicago before I stopped wearing them, I got Seth Rogen.
So- I'm
Hey
just
guys,
kinda
you guys
like-
are brothers. You guys look alike.
So I'm just, does not have the same skin complexion.
You guys look nearly identical.
But I'm saying for
I don't
him
think he does
getting
look alike at
Seth
all.
I
Rogen
do.
when he has a darker skin complexion is stupid.
and like black hair.
And black
yeah,
hair.
no,
That's
I
not
see where
curly
it's-
at all.
You have a different hair color. Your
I've always
complexion is
assumed
very
milkman
close.
situation.
But okay, so I'm in this
Thanks.
elevator with these drunk people.
Joking.
They're yelling that I'm Seth Rogen, that I look like Seth Rogen. I hate my life.
You
Going
signed all
up,
their-
up to the second floor. One of the fucking dudes follows me out of the elevator. I start walking to the room. He follows me, and he's like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna stand here while you give this guy his pizza. You need to say something funny when he opens the door,
Like Seth Rogen would.
like Seth Rogen." And so I knock on the door. I don't buy into that shit because I'm a robot when I deliver pizza. I say, "Hello,
You do your job.
how
yeah.
are you doing?" Yes.
And then you farted.
I farted and tripped and my pants fell down.
Yeah.
No. So the dude that I'm delivering to invites me into the room.
Okay.
I walk in.
Oh, was he a big Seth Rogen fan?
No.
Is the
I
drunk guy
walk
still
in.
behind you?
I walk in. The drunk guy follows me into the dude's hotel
Whoa,
room.
this is
and
wild.
At this
Whoa,
point,
dude.
I'm like, am I getting fucking robbed right now.
Right.
Like, I am between two strangers in a strange
Just
place.
slowly pushing you together.
Just slowly push, because
dude.
I don't think this dude knows the drunk guy either.
Right.
He just let us both into his fucking hotel room. What was also weird was it was $40 worth of food. Mm-hmm. The dude was alone in his hotel room.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta.
That's where
Sometimes you gotta
that's
live.
where it was like, am I getting fucking robbed right now? So
Did you say
didn't get
anything to the
robbed.
guy? Like, I don't know this guy. I'm sorry he's coming into your room.
I was in it. I was in it, Butler, and I just wanted to be
That's
over.
how he was living in that moment.
Yeah. I had the dude sign the shit. He tipped me well. I leave the hotel room. The dude's still following me back to the elevator. He was like, "Oh, dude, you should have said something funny when you left. Like, don't let your nipples drag the floor." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking
That
about?"
is really funny.
Yeah, I'm thinking of all the funny things that someone could say to me.
So-
and that's the funniest one.
So I get back to the elevator. The other drunk dude is still at the elevator. He has his fucking phone out. He was like, "Oh, dude, we gotta take a selfie." And I'm just like,
What in the world?
and I'm just
man,
like, okay.
that's
And the dude's struggling to get his
bananas.
phone. This other girl has her phone already out. They're like, "Dude, this is gonna be so funny in the morning. You look like Seth Rogen." And I was just like, "Oh my fucking god, please."
Oh, Jesus.
So that happens. A person had just exited the elevator. I hop in. The fucking kid, one of the wet kids that came out of the elevator, had pressed all the buttons on the elevator. So I had to go back up to the third floor.
You open
Then-
it, drunk guys there.
No, I come back down. The little fuck had pressed the down button on the second floor. So the door opens on the second floor again.
You're back
And-
with the drunk.
No, I fucking hid against the wall. I was like, "Please do not fucking see me. I just want to leave." And I finally get down to the first fucking floor. It opens to a family of people, and they're like, "Oh, he probably brought us our food." So that is the end
Oh, he's Seth
of
Rogen.
the mystery of
the $40
the
worth of food.
$40 worth of food, and I look like Seth Rogen.
And hold on, when you got back into your car, did the drunk guy show up in the back seat?
No.
Okay.
Thank
Damn.
God.
All right.
Well, guys, if you couldn't already tell, this is a battle cast. I don't know if you can tell, but we talk about some very real fights, which we've been doing really good at so far. Let's just get into it, guys. Today's very real tournament will be between the Powerpuff Girls.
and
What?
the.
Yep. Why are you jumping in front of me?
I'm excited about it.
Okay, I love that you're excited.
Great enthusiasm.
Yeah, the Powerpuff Girls are going up against the Iron Giant from the movie The Iron Giant,
Iron Giant.
from the documentary Iron Giant.
Iron Giant. That was my childhood. My name's Hogarth, by the way.
First of all, who names a kid Hogarth? That's so harsh.
My parents hate me.
It
Yeah.
has no
It's
bearing
a rough
on the
life.
Iron Giant's might in this fight.
Wait, the Iron Giant doesn't also get to use Hogarth as his sidekick?
I think Hogarth would only hold him back.
We'll see.
He's got a soft spot for
So,
him.
if you couldn't tell, on the team of Powerpuff Girls are me and my brother Joey, Chia, and on Team Iron Giant are Zach and Butler.
Yep.
Yay!
Good. Sounds like you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get right into it. Who?
Iron Giant wins.
Okay, we did it. And it
And
still was
that's
a
our
pretty
show.
long podcast.
Sorry, I'm a great storyteller.
Yeah, it was great.
You did a great job, Joey.
Yeah, so you guys go ahead and kick it off. What's up with the Iron Giant? Give us a little rundown.
Well, I could give you a list of his powers if
Don't,
you like.
please God, don't do that. Give me sort of an overarching idea of what we're going up against.
Here's what the Iron Giant has going for him. He is intelligent. He's a learning creature. Correct?
Yeah.
He has an arsenal of weapons. In fact, like his entire body, basically his weapons. Right arm, cannon. Left arm, a cannon that just makes shit disappear.
Yeah, that move
Like,
is
not
pretty
explained
tight.
at all. It just goes away.
Yeah.
But to his detriment, not at all times. Only when he becomes weaponized. So,
But well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Mr. Iron Giant. At this point, he's already gone through what he went through in the 50s. He knows how to weaponize himself.
Well, I think he has to be triggered.
What did he go through in the 50s?
So he gets triggered.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to have trigger warning conversations.
Right.
Not that I'm against that.
But
I just don't want
our
I don't
opponents to
know.
bring
That's not
up.
what our podcast is about.
No,
You come here for sort of
and he's got
escapist.
what like scorpion type lasers on his back and a chest laser that shoots nuclear weapons and a little dome that goes over his head for protection.
Yeah, he goes like turtle mode.
Pretty well.
Do you guys remember the turtle character from Master of Disguise? Do you remember?
I
Oh,
never
I
saw
don't
that
mean to.
movie.
The
and
Master
I'm
of
very
Disguise.
happy.
Do you remember
why are
the
we
Master of
bringing that
Disguise?
Dana
Anyways,
Carvey.
Just so everyone knows, that will never be in our...
When he goes into his
kidding.
shirt a little bit, it sort of looked like that.
Turtle.
That's pretty spot on, Zach.
Yeah,
That's,
that moment always triggered me.
All right, so
So-
really, who the fuck is the Iron Giant?
yeah.
Well,
he's from space.
it's
He's
ambiguous.
he is a weapon.
He's sent to Earth from space. We don't know where.
We don't know where,
We only
okay.
have one cartoon movie. Back then, they didn't make 16 of them like they do now. But yeah, he's just sent here.
So his origins are unknown. We don't know where he
Right.
comes from. He
Yeah,
just
not
shows up
exactly
here.
known.
He hangs out with a little boy.
It's assumed that he's a weapon.
He is a weapon.
voiced
And,
by Vin Diesel.
Also,
Guys, I don't know if you know this from the movie. He's more than a weapon.
He is.
Yes.
Okay, that's what the government
He's
wants.
not a
him.
gun. He doesn't. That's the downside. He does not want to be gun.
Right.
Do
But
not want to
one-
gun.
Put that on
Yep.
a box.
one
does not
major
want to
perk
gun.
to the Iron Giant we haven't mentioned yet is his ability to rebuild.
Right.
Which was demonstrated at the end of the film when he was like,
Like rebuild relationships.
when he was like, you know what, The Dark Knight Rises was a good movie. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna take this nuke and like carry it out to sea. And then he exploded.
Right.
The Iron Giant is Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's all an allegory for Superman,
Vin Diesel is Bruce
the
Wayne.
Batman.
Right.
Vin Diesel is Christian Bale
Vin
So-
Diesel as the Iron Giant, as Christian Bale,
as Bruce Wayne,
as Bruce
Batman.
Wayne as Batman.
It sounds horrible. Okay, cool. Thanks for that rundown. Over here, we got the Powerpuff Girls. Basically, three little Supermen.
Yeah,
They're just three little Supermen.
They are Supermans.
Yeah, we got Blossom. She's red. We got Bubbles, blue. And Buttercup, green. Joey, what kind of powers are the Powerpuff Girls? What are they rocking?
They have invulnerability,
Right.
flight, superhuman strength, frost breath, heat vision, energy projection, cuteness. The end.
Sugar spice, everything nice, obviously.
And X.
I only see one issue there, and it's the cuteness. I think the Iron Giant would maybe have a soft spot for the cuteness. But as soon
That's
as
what I'm
all
saying.
the other things come out, weaponized mode is engaged. And
See, they have
And,
a little
well,
bit
here's the
more
thing.
than what I've stated. They can do team up moves.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet.
They can fly so fast they can travel through time.
They're
They flew to the future and then flew back.
so what you're saying is their creators just had way too much time on their hands.
It was a
and way
cartoon.
too many episodes.
It was a cartoon, yeah.
Yeah.
They had to keep it fresh.
Right, these are both super OP because originally what we were playing for this episode was Iron Giant versus one of the Jaegers from Pacific Rim. We're like, we're gonna have a robot fight,
And
then
that can't happen because the Iron Giant would just like,
Butler started.
you don't
listening-
exist.
Not only that,
No,
he's
but-
like 3 times the size of a Jaeger.
No, it's the other way around.
Yeah,
It's the other
Jaegers
way
are
around.
way
The
bigger.
The Jaeger was way bigger.
Yeah, Iron
but
Giant's what,
his-
50 feet tall?
something like that.
yeah,
They're like
about- well, he's probably
3
about
times that or something.
100.
We thought that would give maybe a fair fight, but then Butler started listing off all of the Iron Giant's powers, and we were like, well, if you rip off one of the laser cannons, or you maybe miss a rocket elbow engaging,
Like, look,
you
what,
just
what
rip his
I
arm
think
off
the,
and it's done.
The most important thing to understand about the Iron Giant is he has a cannon on his arm
Mm-hmm.
that takes things out of existence. In the film, he shoots a tank with it.
and it
and
does,
it's
yeah, it's
gone.
like that. It's like a green bubble that
It's-
like
it just goes around it and then it's gone. Everybody in that tank they're not dead. They're just
It's
gone.
yeah.
Like, they don't get the sweet embrace of death.
Zach, where do you think they go? Do you think it's another
It's-
dimension? Do you think it dumps them in Jersey?
I don't know. I watched
Do they
the
go
film.
inside the Iron Giant?
It horrified me.
Just
It
a
shook you to your-
I just
grinder
fell
inside
into
the
a
Iron
hole.
It
Giant.
shook you to your
I was
very
just-
core.
I-
You're like,
yeah, I was
you
like-
watched it and you're like, this is awesome. He's shooting people.
Oh yeah. Oh man,
God.
Iron Giant, you're gonna do it. You're not gonna get caught. Fuck the government. Whatever. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. What?
no.
Where did those people go?
You had to pause the movie
Where
and you
did they
screamed
go?
into the blackness of.
Like what? Like where? Like it's not life. It's not death.
So
You're just gone.
I remember you
In the-
called me in the middle of the night. You were haunted.
It was so spooky.
You were just sitting there and you were just like holding your
Man.
cat so tight, and there's nothing you could do to make yourself feel better.
Well, and then I was like, here's the thing that really tripped me out. I think that chest gun he has is kind of the same thing. Because he shot that out. It was the exact same effect.
That's true, but it was like bigger.
Bigger.
So he shoots that over the ocean in that movie. Does he just take a big chunk of the ocean and puts
Global
it somewhere
warming.
else?
It's the Iron Giant's fault, dude.
Dude, maybe, hold on.
because it was a true
Maybe
story.
he's just repopulating
A
some
diff-
other place in space and time.
Right.
And just gathering things like
That's-
Metal Gear
that's my
Solid
thing. It's like,
5.
it's got to go somewhere, and that place can't be good. Because that's where everything he shoots, everything those creatures want to kill, goes to this one place.
Do you think it's sort of like a battle royale
You don't
planet?
want to be there.
that one's like, it's like the beginning of Predators,
Right, or-
Where they're
yeah.
dropping into the thing they have to
So
survive.
yeah. So he shoots one of the Powerpuff Girls, and poof, yep,
Yeah,
well,
but
they're not
will-
dead.
That's what I wanted to ask.
they're gone.
In the vast episodes of Powerpuff Girls, did they deal with a green beam bubble that teleports you somewhere?
We don't even know if it teleport. We don't. It
That-
makes you gone.
That makes you gone. Did they ever deal with that?
I'm not sure.
Well-
Probably not.
I don't know if you guys know Fuzzy
It's getting
Lumpkins
really
shows up
specific.
with a meat gun and turns one of Bubbles' pigtails into like a chicken wing.
Right,
So it's
and then what did they do to
Oh,
him?
okay.
Well,
That's
they
pretty
dealt with
similar.
him pretty. Guys,
Let's go ahead and tell the audience
we started
what they
watching
did
that,
to
and I
him.
remembered that it used to be on what was it? Oh yeah, Fuck yeah, cartoons. What was the little segment? It was
Yeah, they're originally called like the Whoop Ass Girls.
yeah, it was on. But before they started the Powerpuff Girls
Really?
TV
Yeah.
show, it was part of. I think it was called Oh yeah, cartoons. It was on Cartoon Network, and it was just a little short. And so Fuzzy Lumpkins is the first villain, and he has the meat gun. So after they defeat him, they turn the meat gun on him, turn him into meat, and then they fucking eat him.
Yep.
It's
What?
it's horrifying, actually.
That's terrible.
They eat-
That's
and they're
more
like, we're
horrifying
enjoying
than the green
burgers
bean,
right
I
now.
think.
I'm like, that's a. Well, I don't know if he's a person. What is Fuzzy Lumpkins?
I don't
It's
know,
like
man.
It's like a bear man thing with like the little springy things coming out of his head. I don't know what he is, but he does show up. I guess that's not canon because he does show up in the actual show.
Yeah, he teams up with Mojo Jojo. And
Very
him.
good.
That's
Man,
racist.
guys,
And he's not a cheeseburger at that point?
No,
He's
he's
not-
not,
no.
a cheeseburger.
Okay.
no, he's not like
Confirmed.
a regurgitated cheeseburger.
Confirm, not canon.
Yeah.
Okay. Disappearing canon aside, most Powerpuff Girls episodes start off with them fighting just a giant monster.
Yeah.
Those they're so common in the Powerpuff Girls world. That's how they start episodes. They're nothing. The real villain, I think the worst villain, or not the worst villain, but like the most hardcore villain is fucking him.
Yeah, basically the devil.
But it's like
With
it's like a
lobster claws.
right. It's like I don't know. It's sort of like him is like a gender fluid sort
Yeah.
of devil with like like the pincer. What is the guy Clamps from
Futurama?
Futurama?
Yeah.
But
He's basically just like an evil entity.
Yeah.
right, because that's how they don't fight him a lot face to face.
No.
He kind of influences, makes the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yeah. No, that was Mojo Jojo.
Sorry, in the new
He
iteration,
revived
He revives the Rowdy Rough
Rough
because
Boys.
you're right. Mojo Jojo absolutely creates them in the beginning.
But here's the thing about the Powerpuff Girls. It's been seen that they can lift a mountain.
Yeah, like easily.
One of them can lift a mountain. Just one. Effortlessly. And then the other can just blow it up. I'm pretty sure Blossom has blown up a city by herself.
Well, I do want to point out, the Iron Giant grabbed a nuclear weapon.
We're coming at you
Flew
with
it out.
3 nuclear weapons.
Flew it out and was just like, yeah, whatever, I'll get rebuilt. by
Right, but
myself."
his
See, I
his
think-
body parts
think
went
a
all
time
over the
length-
world, and they had to crawl back together to.
But they still crawled.
I think a time length would maybe decide the winner of this. If it was a 3-hour battle, then maybe he can't win. But if it were a unlimited battle, then
Usually,
he could always regenerate.
I assume it's kind of like what we're talking about is like a fight to the death.
Well, it's who we had the same problem with like Goku and Superman, where it's like, well, Goku can come back to life, and it's like, yeah, but he was defeated.
That's
you know
a
what
post.
I mean? Like,
yeah.
so yeah, of course the Iron Giant can rebuild himself, but it's gonna take a minute. You know, they're not gonna sit around and wait for him
Also,
to rebuild himself.
hold
So I
on.
don't really think that factors in very much.
Hold the phone. Do you know if the Iron Giant is allergic to Cooties?
Yo, that is really important actually, because
Well-
they got him.
Butler, look through your notes. Do you see anything in your notes about that?
metal.
But he
No
has a heart.
allergies.
He does have a heart, I guess.
He has a heart for
I don't think he actually has a heart. I think he
But he has emotions.
has emotions, but
He
do
has
emotions
movies,
beget allergies?
Yeah.
I'd say Cooties
I think
is
they're the same
an
thing.
emotion.
Yeah, Cooties is part emotion for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, then yes, he's
not-
extremely susceptible to cooties.
Oh
Hey.
man, that's rough because they got the Cooties.
Okay, here's how I see this. Me personally, this is how I see this playing out. So, Iron Giant's just a sweetie. He's a sweet boy.
Right.
The Powerpuff Girls aren't gonna fight him. So,
They will.
This whole fight's gonna start out. Here's how this fight's gonna start out. It's not gonna be a fight. It's just gonna be a hang sesh.
We can
Oh,
do
you're
this
gonna
about
hang out?
almost every fight. We can't keep doing this, Zachary.
No.
Oh, no.
Here's
just let
how
me
it's.
finish. And
Okay.
Oh, you
Let me
know
hit
what?
you with this.
Well, I'm not finished.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe one of the Powerpuff Girls loses their cool while they're hanging out with the Iron Giant.
Maybe Bubbles becomes hardcore.
Buttercup.
Well, yeah.
I'm not gonna point
Buttercup
any
is the
fingers,
hardcore
but
one.
Buttercup. And maybe it sets Iron Giant off. Disappears her. And that starts a fight.
Oh, so you're saying that we're already down to 2 Powerpuff Girls?
Yes. Yeah, I think because they got to start off with friends. He's a sweet boy. Somebody's got to start this.
Yeah, but how do they do it? Are they like Hogarth asks them on a date and they're like no, and
Yeah,
and
you
then
know what?
Iron
Hogarth
Giant's like fuck
asked-
this.
Yeah.
you're not trying to hook up with my boy.
Iron Giant sees how heartbroken Hogarth is after asking out the Powerpuff Girls and getting turned down. So he goes after him. Takes out, boom, disappears him.
Okay, so we're
And you know what? It took out a whole tank. If they're standing close together, that's it. It's done.
So he just won in his scenario.
right. Let me pick a scenario that I want to talk
But
about.
also, you got to think of their speed. They
yeah,
can
man, that
fly
thing
through-
does take a minute to.
They
sort
can
of,
fly through time. Like that's how fast they can go. They can.
Do we know whether or not the green beam can fly through time?
You just said that
We
it has
don't.
to charge up.
It has to charge up, but once it's fired,
It's not fast enough. Stop.
Can we confirm that though?
No,
You saw it though, so it's
Yeah.
not as
But
fast
we
as the
can't.
speed of light.
Butler, we can't confirm that. I'm sorry.
Also, another revelation that I had watching some of the 2017 Powerpuff Girls, they get Green Lantern-like abilities.
What do you mean?
Meaning, they can project energy in the same manner that Green
like
Lantern
they can make
can.
a fist or whatever, or a gun.
Buttercup can transform into offensive tanks.
I thought you said a fence.
A fence.
A fence, a tank, you know.
Yeah, all the offensive things. Like stuff like that. Tanks. She
Like a
transformed
fence.
into a tank that shot a fist that she
Oh,
was just
okay.
in, and she fucking pummeled somebody. Bubbles can transform into animals.
Obviously.
Oh, that'll
So
be
clearly
helpful.
we're not putting any limitations on their powers.
I watched it happen. Transformed into an elephant, a giraffe, a kitty cat.
Right.
You don't
All
think that
of
the Iron
which are-
Giant's going to be distracted by a little cute kitty cat?
Not
Yeah.
once he's
He
in weapon
watched,
mode.
he watched a deer get murdered and was very upset.
And it
so-
changed him
Yeah.
forever.
So how is he going to murder a giraffe and be like, yeah, I did it. I'm good.
Well, he doesn't
But
have
what
to
is the
murder it. He
giraffe
just has
gonna
to
accomplish?
disappear it.
And then
All I
Blossom can turn into
saying-
office supplies.
What?
She turned into a stapler, and she turned into a broom.
A 3-hole punch.
She turned into Scotch tape.
All of those things seem very effective against the Iron.
Yeah, you just wrap it up, and then fucking Buttercup just shoots him in the face with a missile barrage of her projected energy.
Yeah, I think the real upside that we have with the Powerpuff Girls, knowing a little
They
bit
have
about Iron
infinite
Giant.
ability.
Well, yes, aside from their infinite abilities and invulnerability and everything else, they're kids, and Iron Giant is, obviously susceptible to like the,
That's why I brought it
niceness
up.
of children.
Sweetness.
They could also throw him into space.
They could just throw him into space.
Well,
but
he
come
came from space,
Yeah,
so
I mean, he's
comfy there.
Foot rockets.
Right.
He can come right
fly.
back out of that space.
They punched an asteroid and destroyed it.
But I'm just saying, as far as the cuteness thing goes, I think that works until they hit him. That's why I was thinking from the beginning, they're getting the first punch in.
Absolutely.
Once they get the first punch in, he's weaponized and he's gonna kill.
He's
Yeah,
got a
but
little
what's his
helmet on.
speed like, man?
Right.
Don't
'cause
need
we-
speed when you're a
Rocket
fortress.
speed, I don't
Son.
I bet they could break through his little glass dome. on
Also,
his head.
don't
think it's
forget
made of
about
glass.
Dynamo. You know about Dynamo?
The dog?
No.
What is-
The giant robot that the professor built for them
Oh,
to man.
that's
Destroyed?
right. That was in the first iteration.
Was it actually just the Iron Giant? Do they have an Iron
No,
Giant?
it's like
too?
a giant Powerpuff Girl.
Yeah.
That can form into like a metal ball that just is like indestructible.
Does it have a gun that makes you cease to exist?
Because if it does, we concede.
Yeah. You guys win. If you guys got one too, then well, okay, you got 3 people with that. We can make you not exist. Like I just
I
want
think
you to think
that's,
about that
at this point,
on
all
an
we got.
emotional level.
I don't want to go there in my mind. It's like too dark of a
we
place.
get one of them. Think of the emotional damage we've done to the Powerpuff Girls.
But I'd
If we
say
made one
when
of them
one of them
cease
gets
to
hurt,
exist.
the other ones get weaponized. Similarly to the Iron Giant, their heads go into their shirts. They get laser cannons that make people disappear. Apparently,
Guys, I don't know if you realize this, but that part of the movie really messed me up.
yeah, man, you seemed a little darker when you walked in today.
Oh God!
The problem lies with that gun is that you don't know what happens to it.
Exactly. It's gone.
We do all fear the unknown, obviously, and that's why Zach is so
So you're
afraid.
saying maybe they go just into space and come on right back?
That a different
Yeah,
time
'cause-
period,
Yeah.
another dimension. Like they can
Maybe it just makes them microscopic. Who
break through
knows?
space time.
We don't
Damn
understand.
it. Why did we pick the powder?
I forgot they flew into the future. All right.
Yeah, I also forgot that. There's a lot to go through.
Can
on
they
Powerpuff
go
Girls.
backwards?
Yes.
God damn.
How do you think the show continued? It wasn't just 50
All
years
right,
in the
well, we
future where
decided that it
everybody's
vaporizes
dead.
you.
Wait, whoa!
You're gone.
Did they have a really emotional scene that made you cry because they thought they were Superman?
No, they just flew back.
No,
Oh,
there was
okay,
some
well,
funny.
that's
There
a
was
point for us.
Mojo Jojo got defeated. It was silly, and we laughed at it.
Nah, him was like a giant demon. The professor was just like, "Hey, sugar, spice, and what?"
Oh, that's right. I totally remember that.
And then the teacher was just still waving in the kindergarten 50 years later.
terrifying.
Yeah.
It was dark. I totally remember that. I totally remember the episode now. Holy shit. There's some weird stuff on that show. There was Sedusa. Do you remember Sedusa?
I watched the Sedusa episode.
She comes in and like gets the professor going. sexually.
No, she keeps
Like
kissing the mayor. She
like,
keeps kissing the mayor and hypnotizing him, so he can't call the Powerpuff Girls, and then she goes robs a bank.
What?
But I thought she was in with the professor.
It might have been another episode.
Yeah, dude. That was the first time that she's
like a wiener
introduced.
hypnotist?
I don't think so, dude. I watched
What?
Aspirations that introduced Sedusa. Maybe not. I don't know. I just skipped around. There's a lot of Powerpuff
There's,
Girls episodes.
I'd say too many probably to really go deep into. That's why I'm skimming the surface with the
Like
The
30,
ones that I
with
do
the like
know.
30 abilities you've already listed.
Yeah,
It's
look,
just skimming
the biggest thing
Yeah,
Iron
basically.
Giant has going for him is the existential crisis gun.
existential crisis gun.
And the biggest thing Powerpuff Girls have going for them is everything.
How colorful is the Iron Giant?
Gray.
He's
Wait, and red when weaponized.
and green.
yeah, and green when he's
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
beams.
So he's got a
Beams of
really
green.
strong color palette: gray, red, and green.
But mostly just
The
gray.
Powerpuff Girls are so colorful.
So
Them
fun.
fighting looks way cooler.
so cute.
So cute.
Also, the Iron Giant was fighting a bunch of people in what, the 50s when technology was not as good. Okay, so he might have seemed powerful.
So what major
You have to adjust for inflation.
advancements have we made since then?
Powerpuff Girl.
Yeah, we made the Powerpuff
Okay,
Girls.
this is
That's
Powerpuff
just-
So maybe, hey, let's say, I don't know, his little make you disappear beam gun
Existential
puts-
crisis.
puts them, I don't know, in the year
Well,
2000.
well, it
Maybe
can't
it
be
just
in the-
always sends people
I
to the year
don't-
2000. 50
See,
years.
this is the thing. I don't think it does time, because then it's still going to be a problem.
Oh, dude, what if it made him reappear? They were like 50 years older.
To your point though, Nick. If we're gonna talk about advancement, I think that the Iron Giant, 50 whatever years later, wherever the Powerpuff Girls are,
1998.
right? He's just gonna be even more advanced.
Who the fuck is upgrading that thing? The
He upgrades on his own, I guess.
So when did Powerpuff
I don't
Girls
know.
come out?
1998.
Wow.
Again, we
Iron
only
Giant
have
came
one
out in
movie.
99. It's so much more advanced.
Yeah,
talking
it kept
about the
going
setting.
to about 2005, and it's still going right now.
I think our audience knows who wins,
Yeah, we all know.
and it's the green beam, the existential beam of doom.
It's in his
Oh,
chest.
maybe the beam makes you go to
Look
like
at this. Okay.
your worst nightmare or
All
something
we
like
have
that.
to
Let's
do-
get real dark for a second.
All we have to do. Do you remember how massive the chest beam was?
Yeah,
that he shot out?
it's huge.
It's huge, like the size of a city.
Oh, you think he sends
So
Townsville?
maybe
Townsville's already.
Townsville's already gone.
We actually don't know where it is. I was going to talk about the location of Townsville. Maybe the Iron Giant already beamed their whole city somewhere.
Boom, gone. That's why they're having all those problems. Is because he was like, no,
He transformed to the Negaverse.
everything he destroys gets sent to
Iron
Townsville.
Giant's already defeated Mojo Jojo and him and Fuzzy Lumpkins, and they're all just living in this hellscape, constantly having to fight
And
each other.
every time the Iron Giant fights something, he sends it to the Powerpuff Girls.
Whoa. Fuck,
Boom.
man.
Whew.
Zach just flipped
Broke
everything
this,
over.
broke this whole thing wide open.
Yeah, man. You found it.
Oh,
Yeah.
air conditioning.
This is like the Illuminati.
Heat on. I don't know why there's air conditioning.
Because it's hot in here, so the heat feels like air.
Man, I think we found it. But if that wasn't the case,
I think
The Powerpuff
we-
Girls
We
would
all
win.
think that it is.
I just thought that was an interesting scenario. I was going down the rabbit hole with Zach.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but look at his stupid
canon
fucking
now.
face in that hood.
Yeah, I don't want to be in that rabbit hole.
Yeah, I think we're going to go no hoods from now on when we record because it's making us sad. There you go. Now
There
you
you
look
go.
like a
You look like a
normie.
human being.
Yeah.
Should we take a break and figure this out and end it?
Yeah, I've been going like this for a solid 10 minutes.
Oh, sorry. I just thought we
Butler,
were gonna,
I'm behind the mic.
I know.
I just
Yeah,
thought we
I
were going to...
We need a better method.
Fart.
I'm going to go
Just
ahead
fart.
and stop it.
Okay.
Or should I not?
Well, fucking do
Doesn't
it now,
matter.
I guess. All right, everybody. We are back with the winner of this very real tournament. The winner this week? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's the Powerpuff Girls. Come on. Yes, Chia indeed. They're 3 tiny supermen. The Iron Giant didn't stand a chance, even with his cream beam. Erasing motherfuckers from...
Cream beam?
Yes.
Cream beam.
Oh, that's just... Ugh.
Oh,
I'm gonna hit you with cream beam, bro.
Ew.
too soon.
I'm really glad he didn't hit the Powerpuff Girls
With the cream
with
beam?
the cream beam.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He would be on sexual assault charges for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, join the club. No, that implied that I was... No.
Nick, you gotta
I'm
leave.
not... No
All
one
right, well, this was the last episode ever.
Next
of,
week on our show,
No one's
allegations
accused me of
against
sexual
Nick.
assault,
tournament.
and that sounds bad anyway, like I've done it, but no one said anything about it.
Oh, abort!
I haven't sexually
No,
assaulted
don't.
anybody. I haven't cream beamed anybody. I'm sorry I said it. I immediately regretted it. But
But he is having a
nonetheless,
baby.
even though I said those horrible things, the Powerpuff Girls took the day. Oh, Joey, you know what they did? The day is saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. What? Joey, I got a finishing move for this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. So, their finishing move for the Iron Giant, it's kind of a long con.
Oh, God.
Oh.
So, what's going to happen is they're going to start to date Hogarth.
Oh, don't bring Hogarth into
I'm
this.
bringing Hogarth into it. One by one and just break his heart.
Oh,
They
my
will incur.
God.
I know. Yeah, one of them, Blossom will start, date him, just give him everything, whatever. It's perfect. Dumps him, leaves him. Who's next? I don't care. Buttercup. Fuck it. Does the same thing. It's a triple threat. They do it 3 times. Oh God, this is so sad. Oh my God.
His own joke is
I'm
just
sorry.
too funny.
Maybe you should have ran us by this.
No. I'm sorry.
God.
Hogarth is so fucking sad from having his young heart broken thrice by the same family. He's met Professor X 3 times. The Iron Giant doesn't even get mad. And you know what happens? He... Shit. He cream beams himself and Hogarth.
You gotta quit saying cream beam.
He green beams them.
All right, that's our show.
Shut the fuck up. That's not your job.
I like how my finishing move was going to be Cooties. And then 15 seconds from me saying that, Nick's like, I got something.
I didn't have the whole thing, I'll tell you that. I found it. It was perfect in every way.
He's crying. He's crying.
Sorry. Oh, man. It's because I started with a little bit, and
I feel like he's crying for Hogarth.
So, the day is saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls being horrible people, but still winning this very real tournament. Do you like how I moved back into that? Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I'm sorry. All right. Ooh. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Very Real Tournament podcast. It's just been a pleasure. This is the last one. That's how it sounds right now.
It has been so much fun, you guys. I'm really glad you could join us on this journey.
Yeah. No, this is great. We're becoming closer as friends. We're learning things about pop culture. It's so great. But everyone who listens, thank you so much. Please, Joey, what? What? We got a case of the gigs, guys. Sorry. Joey, get it. Don't pay attention to me. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Whew. This was a weird one, guys. It was a weird episode, and I'm not handling it super well. We started with 15 minutes of pizza talk with Joey. Oh my god. Please keep listening to our podcast. I'm so sorry about what's happening. So, if you want to hear more of these stories, please go to our website, vrtcast.com, where you can find all of our episodes. You can also follow us on Twitter. We'll probably be saying some stuff. Man, this has just been the worst. I'm sorry. I feel like everyone's really upset. I feel like Zach's upset with me. Butler's raising his hand. This podcast is going too long. I can't get through it. All right. We will see you here next week, hopefully. Jesus Christ. At Very Real Tournament, guys. It hasn't just been real.
It's been very real.
Fuck, you took it from me. Outro music.